It's me, my wife, and 7 kids. Hey guys, I'm Sean. We're starting this daily vlog because I really want to connect more with my family, and I feel like that's a way that we can do this. It's me, my wife, and 7 kids. We got married about 2 years ago. We actually started dating 17 years ago when we were in high school. We dated for about 2 or 3 years. We were engaged. Life happened, stuff happened, and we ended up splitting up. She got married to another guy. Had 4 amazing kids, or 3 years ago, we connected again. We got married. Been married now for a little over 2 years. I have 4 stepkids, 1 biological son with my wife, and we adopted a set of twin boys. We have a big, crazy family. There's not a dull moment in this house. That's why I started it, just to connect more with the 4 big ones, because I wasn't in their life for a long time. And they have their dad, and I'm their stepdad. Now, we have these other 2 that are running around that we adopted a couple months ago, back in June. We had them, though, when they were 2 days old. We had him for about a year and a half, a little less than a year and a half. He got pregnant with Grayson. Before we had him, we had to give up the boys because we knew we couldn't adopt them. They told us, you cannot adopt them. They have an older brother and sister that we want to try to adopt all 4 of them together. We tried for about 7 months and couldn't find a family to adopt all 4. When they were still in the womb, the mother did drugs and stuff like that, didn't take care of herself. That being said, they couldn't adopt all 4 of them together because no one could handle all 4 of them. We had them since they were 2 days old, so we already knew how to handle them. They called us in March. Actually, they called my wife and said, hey, do you want to adopt the boys? My wife said, I thought you said we couldn't adopt them. Without even hesitating, she said, yes. Without a doubt, we will adopt them. And then she texted me, you're going to kill me. I got my phone and I said, what happened? I texted her back, what happened? Nothing. No text back. 5 minutes, I'm like, what is going on? Why isn't she texting me back? I tried to call her, went straight to voicemail. I was like, oh no, what happened? Is there something wrong? What happened? Finally, another 5 minutes goes by and she finally calls me back. She says, are you sitting down? I said, yes. And then she said, we're adopting the boys. The boys are coming back to us. We're adopting them. You have to understand, before Grayson, I never had any kids other than the 4 big ones that have their own dad. These boys were like my own sons because I got them from the hospital. My wife wasn't even in the house when I got them. She was gone for like 2 or 3 days while I had them by myself. And it's crazy to think about it now that I had these 2 little boys, other than having nieces and nephews, really not having any experience. I had a one friend that came and helped me. A sister helped a little bit while she was gone. We had them since they were 2 days old. We had them for over, almost a year and a half. I fell in love with these boys, and it killed me to have to let them go. That when they said we couldn't adopt them, that they were going to another family. I knew that Grayson was coming. Still killed me that I knew that I would probably never see these boys again. 7 months later, they called and said, hey, do you want to adopt them? And I was just so happy that I got to see my boys again, because they never stopped being my boys. In the last 2 years, I have gone from 0 kids to now 7. It's amazing how God works in your life, and He only gives you what you can handle. I never thought in a million years I could handle 7 kids, but I do it on a daily basis with my wife's help, and we love each other, we share with each other, and we help each other, and I think that's what helps us be a great family together with 7 kids. There was a lot of, we had to get a bigger house, we had to get a bigger car, and God provided. We didn't know if we could get a bigger house. or afford it, and God provided. We didn't know if we could get a bigger car or afford it, and God provided. It's amazing how much we can do through God and trusting Him 100%, because that's what we did. We said yes before we even knew if we could get a bigger house, before we even knew if we could get a bigger car, and we did it. And 3 months after that, we had ended up adopting them.